Hello, my friends. So today I'm going to take you guys on a tour of the inside of my house. And I'm doing this because, for the last couple of weeks, I have been trying to film some DIY videos of home decor that I have made from some stuff that I've bought from Dollar Tree or just kind of made myself or repurposed from Goodwill. And I cannot figure out the editing process. So I got a new camera and I downloaded this new editing software and literally spent like 2 or 3 days working on these DIY projects and filming them, and then got to the editing part and could not figure it out. So I just wanted to show you guys that I am actually doing stuff with this the stuff that I've hauled. And I always have these big ideas for DIY projects or home decor projects, repurposing and all that good stuff. And so I just wanted to show you guys that I am actually doing that stuff, and just what I've done and how I've placed it throughout my home. I get a lot of compliments on my decor, which, I'm really thankful for. And so I just wanted to share it with you guys and hopefully give you guys some ideas. So let's go in and take a look. I'm going to do this video into 3 parts because otherwise it's just going to be way too long. So I'm going to do the downstairs in 2 parts. Today I'm going to show you guys the living room, master bedroom and bath, and half bath. And then that's going to be part 1. Part 2 will be dining room, kitchenette area. And then the upstairs will be, all done in one, part 3. So today we'll do part 1. Like I said, living room, master bed and bath, and half bath. And so let's get to it. Again, thank you for stopping by my channel. If you're a current subscriber, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber just yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're here. I would love to have you. And if you don't know me, my name is Michelle, and I'm that hippie chicken lady. So let's get to it, guys. Okay, so this is my front sidewalk, walking up to my front door. These are all some plants and flowers and bushes that we planted maybe a month or 2 ago, and they're doing really well. They're blooming out really well and growing good, which I'm really surprised, because I'm like the grim reaper of flowers and plants and stuff. I'm where they go to die. So, but these are actually doing really well, so I'm really happy with it. And there's some more there. My lilies are, I think they're bloomed out. They're probably done for the season. And then my water hose, I didn't put that up because, I have to water the flowers. So there's no use in putting it up and, back and forth multiple times, 2 times a day. So I just leave it out and drape it across the thing. So just ignore that. And up on the steps, and I'm going to show you guys my favorite thing about my house, and that is the view. So we're tucked up here in the hills of Middle Tennessee. We're in a really wooded, mountainy kind of area, and I just love it. This down here is our property as well. And there's a creek that runs through here. So on the side of our yard, there's my son down there. He's mowing for me. I had him turn the mower off so I could film this. So he's just waiting patiently down there for me to finish. But there's a creek that runs down through there, and then you can see the bridge there that goes up here, and then the creek runs through, and then there's another creek that runs this way. And so the 2 creeks meet there. And there's our pavilion. That's what I was shopping for the patio furniture for last week. And I just ordered some online, and it came in. We got it put down there yesterday. And we My husband, myself, and my son, we built that pavilion ourselves. It took us about 4 weekends, but we did everything ourselves, from the concrete to building it to the roof, like everything. And all that's left now is just staining the wood. We have to wait for the wood to finish drying out so we can stain it, and then we're going to stain the concrete as well. And really, really happy with how that turned out. Now we have a place to go and sit by the creek and just enjoy that space down there. So yes, love, love, love the view. And this is the front porch. Come out here and sip our coffee. And my plants here are doing really well too. My hostas are kind of burnt up because I had them planted in the sun and I didn't know that they were shade plants. So I had to dig them up and put them in these pots and put them on the porch so that they wouldn't, you know, die. But some of them did burn up, but they're doing much better now that I've got them on the porch. And my wreath there, I did make that wreath. I bought the wreath part from Walmart, I think, and the flowers. And then the high I bought from Hobby Lobby, and then I just put it all together. I did have cotton coming out the ends, like there and there, some cotton stems, but just the weather and stuff, the wind blew the cotton all over the place. So I ended up just taking it out, and I'll change it out and do something different in, you know, here in another month or so for fall. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. But let's go on in. I'm going to tell my son he can start the mower back, so give me 1 second. All right, so let's go on in. And this is what you see when you walk in. You're kind of like in the little foyer area. I've got a little vase there next to the staircase with some greenery. And if we go left, that takes you into the dining room. I'm going to save that for another video to save time and keep this one from getting really long. So if we're going to go right, and this right here is some galvanized metal letters that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just put them together to spell home. And then I made the wreath as the O, just to give it some contrast with just cotton. That's a galvanized P with some jute tied around it, and I just stuck it all together and on a wreath for contrast. And then this is the half bath, and this right here is actually one of the DIY projects that I tried to film and edit for you guys, and I just could never get it to do right. But these are actually the canvases, the framed canvases that I bought from the Dollar Tree. And what I did is I just made a reversed canvas photo out of it. So, well, not photo, but you know what I mean. And so this right here is actually the front part of the canvas that's up against the wall. So this is the front part that you would actually like paint if you were going to paint something on it, is what's up against the wall. And I just stapled it across that front part, and then took the staples out of the back side and cut the canvas away, and then stained the frame, and then added the lettering with some iron-on vinyl with my Cricut. And I just got the sayings. This one says, "Everyone wants to change the world, but nobody wants to change the toilet paper roll. Be the change." And this one says, "Get naked, just kidding. This is a half bath, don't make it weird." And those are some sayings that I found on Pinterest. And so literally those came from the Dollar Tree. So those were in one of my earlier Dollar Tree haul videos. And I just wanted to show you guys that I really did do what I said I was going to do, and, you know, utilize them and made something out of them. So just really cool idea for some cheap, you know, decor to go in a half bath or something. And then I made this box as well. Just some 1x4s that I got from Home Depot, and had my husband cut to size, and I stained them and then added the Hello Sweet Cheeks with my Cricut. and then just added the greenery. And then this crate is just a raw crate. I think you can find those from like Hobby Lobby, Walmart, anywhere, and we just stained it and put it in here to add some more toilet paper storage. And I am going to have Matt build me some floating shelves to go up here to add some more decor. We just haven't got around to that yet, but he will be making me some shelves to put up there. And we just moved in October, so what is that, like 6-8 months, something like that. So, you know, I'm still working on a lot of my decor. It's just a process. I've been working on the main rooms first, and then I'm gonna, you know, work into the bedrooms and stuff like this. But this is another thing that I wanted to show you guys. This is, if you watched, it was either like my second or third video that I posted. It was a Goodwill haul. And I showed you guys this frame I got from a yard sale for $2. And then that flower, the musical note flower, I got from the Goodwill, and it was in a shadow box, and the box was broken, so I only paid $1 for it, and that was fine with me because I didn't want the box anyways. I just wanted the flower. And so this is what I came up with for those. And the back part here is actually 5-gallon paint sticks that I glued together and then painted and then added the sayings to. Oh, give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. And I chose that because of the music notes on the flower. And if you know that song, oh, give me the Beat Boys and free my soul. Yeah, I can't sing, but anyways, the music notes with the flower, I thought, you know, was pretty fitting. So that's my favorite piece that I've done in a while. Like, I really, really am happy and love how this turned out. And then this right here is just a bookshelf. More of those crates that we stained and stuck there at the bottom, and just pictures and books and, you know, knick-knacky stuff. I made that basket at a basket weaving class several years ago. That vase right there is thrifted. This old antique, or I don't know about antique, but this old cookbook belongs to my grandmother, and she gave that to me, so that has like special meaning there. And that sign I did not make. That came from, I think, Home Goods. But and then into the bedroom. So this is one of the rooms that we do not, I don't have a lot of decor in right now. I'm still working on it. Like I said, I'm doing the primary rooms first with, you know, the rooms that people are going to see when they come over. So I don't even have curtains hung up in here yet. Excuse me. But this is my dresser, and then just some, you know, stuff on there. My great grandfather hand carved this wooden box, and it's just really cool. I love stuff like that, sentimental value. And then this was my grandmother's, and Anna bought me this at her school. They were doing like a book fair or whatever, and this was one of the items that they had, and so she bought me that. And that was when we went to Hawaii with my parents. And then my little junk corner over here, this is just, you know, where I keep some storage stuff out of eyesight. But there's just some exercise equipment. This is Anna's jewelry box that I hauled on Monday, and we're gonna paint it probably this week or next week or something like that. I'm gonna paint it for her and get it pretty. There's the other frame that I paid $2 for. I'm gonna figure out, I'm gonna do something with it, just don't know what yet. And then these wooden signs, I made these to go in my kitchen, but just out of wood, you know, from like Home Depot or whatever. But I decided, I actually ended up doing something else instead of those, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put those just yet, but I just got them sitting there for now. And then this is like the only sign that I have in my bedroom right now, and I got this from a craft fair, Love Never Fails. I've got it above my bed, and it's actually like a galvanized rusty metal that's like stuck to that, so it's really cool. I like it. And then I did make this pillow with double crochet corner to corner stitch, so it creates like this graph pattern. And instead of going like your traditional side to side, you go corner to corner. And I did make that. I love to crochet. It's very relaxing and therapeutic for me. So that was my latest project that I did. And then I've told you guys multiple times that I'm looking for lamps for my bedside tables, and that's where, you know, I'm wanting my lamps to go. I'm just having a hard time finding the right lamps that I want. But so I'm just taking my time with it to make sure I find what exactly what I want. So that's that. And then this right here is not really decor, but it's gonna stay there because Matt and I painted these together. We went on a date night to Painting with a Twist, and we drank wine and had so much fun, and painted these together. So I painted this side and he painted that side. And he likes to like joke and say that he painted that side and I painted that side, but nope, his looks like, you know, abstract, very, you know, kindergarten-y, but he tried his best, and it was so much fun, and so it's gonna stay there. And these are some like shells, and this is, I don't know if this is like a piece of petrified wood or maybe a piece of coral or what it is, but we found these on our trip to Hawaii on the beach, and so we just put them right here in front of our little beach picture, and so really cool. I'm going to eventually add some kind of, you know, decor picture, whatever there, just not sure what just yet. And then in our bathroom, there's not a whole lot in here either, but so this stuff right here, this little thing and those are separate. This comes, you know, it's just, I just have it sitting there, but I think that came from Ross or Marshall's or something like that. And then these little glass things right here came from the Dollar Tree. And I just put the flossers and Q-tips in there. And look, for this video, I did not come through here and like hide anything or, you know, put stuff away, shove stuff out. Like, so if you, like, the way that this looks is how it would look if you came in here, you know, on any given day. So like all the stuff out, I didn't worry about putting any of that stuff up. But so like that's Matt's little cup right there that he puts his retainers in with his little Effordent tabs, and then he just cleans it up, you know, and uses that cup. He just keeps it there for convenience. But he did make this. This is a Jack Daniels bottle that he bought a special like glass drill bit for, and then put some fairy lights in, and he was like so proud of himself for making that. And then the lights just kind of flicker different ways as you, so that's really cool. Like, he made that because we want to put a bar cart, or not like a bar cart, but like a wet bar in the dining room. And we just have to find like a piece of, we're wanting to find like an old like chest of drawers or dresser or buffet or something to repurpose into a wet bar. And those are going to go as decor pieces on it once we get that done. And then this, I bought that at Walmart, and I just stuck it in here because I didn't really know where else to put it, but I just really loved the colors, and the colors like really match the tile around the tub really well. So I stuck it in here, and yeah, I'm not sure that I really like it in here, but that's where it's going to stay for now. I made this sign, you know, just wood that I bought from Home Depot and painted. It says, "Take a bath, you dirty hippie," and stuck it there. And then there's the shower, no decor in there. I'm going to put something right here, just not sure what just yet. And then the only thing, this is the water closet, you know, the little toilet room or whatever. And the only thing that's in here is this toilet box or whatever, and I made it just like the other one. This one I just made. Excuse me, guys. I have like a tickle in my throat. I promise it's not the Rona. I promise it's not the Rona. It's just a tickle. I don't know. But I just made this one bigger so that it could hold more toilet paper, and the saying is different. But I'll probably put something on this wall like I did in the half bath. Just not sure yet. Haven't gotten to that yet. And then this is our closet. No decor in here, obviously. It's just a closet. There's another one of those Fairy Light liquor bottles that he made. So he made this one as well. This one's with a slow and low straight rye whiskey bottle, and we're just storing it in here until we get the mini bar done. But his gun safe and shoes and toilet paper hoard, all that good stuff. His shirts I just ironed, but yep, just a closet in there. And now we're gonna go into the living room. Like I said, we just moved, in like 6 or 8 months ago. So a lot of the rooms, well, not a lot of the rooms, but like mostly the bedrooms are still like works in progress. And then this is the living room, the downstairs living room. And we're gonna start right here. So Matt actually made this sofa table about 2 years ago, and I absolutely love it. Like, he built it, he painted it, he did everything, and it's just perfect. I love it. And what's really cool is, okay, so he built that like 2 years ago, and then when we moved in October, we went and we bought these pieces from a furniture store, and they match almost perfectly. It looks like, they were made together, but they weren't. And it's crazy how well it all goes together. But so he made that, but he did not make these. But this side, look, I'm like walking through here in my PJ bottoms. I would like put makeup on for this, and to like make it look like, I wasn't just, slouching around the house, and then I'm walking through the mirror showing you guys my PJ bottoms. Anyways, so this sign I did not make. I got that from a craft fair. I love you, a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. That is something that my papa used to say to me all the time. So when I saw it, I had to buy it. From a craft fair. This is the little birdie that I hauled in my Goodwill haul video, and I put him right there. This right here, all of this, the floral and the bottle came from the Dollar Tree, and my plan with the bottle was I was going to chalk paint it white and then distress it, but there's a lot of white up here already with the mirror and this stuff here, and then the backing of the picture, and then also the sofa table and the flowers. So I decided to just leave it clear and not paint it white, because I thought that would be too much white. This right here is actually hiding my candles. I love to burn candles, but I don't like the look of them once they get like burned down. So I keep my candle in there to hide it. And then when I'm burning it, I just set this like off to the side like that. And then that's just stuff that I bought. I did not make. The candlestick and the little greenery ball, I bought those separately and then just stuck them on there. I love to decorate with candlesticks, and you'll see that throughout. And so to mix it up a little bit and not just have candles everywhere, I put the little greenery balls on top of some of them to mix it up a bit. And then down here, this old Coke crate, I got that from a yard sale several years ago for like $3. And it fits. I don't know. I like the look of it. It's very rustic, and I like it. So that's where it's at. That P, I got that from a craft fair, and then I just painted it myself. My mom gave me that crock. And this right here, this piece right here, is kind of what started my love of vintage glassware. So you guys know when I go to the Goodwill, I'm always looking for vintage glassware. It's my favorite thing to look for. And this is the piece that started it all. So this is a carnival glass dish that belonged to my grandmother. And when she passed away, I got it. And I just think it's really beautiful. It has a lot of sentimental value, but I just love it. And so that has kind of what started and sparked my whole love of vintage glassware. And I'm sorry you guys hear that cracking every time I bend down and stand back up. That's my knees. They have always done that. I don't know why. It's not painful. They just crack when I bend down and then stand back up. So sorry you guys have to hear that. But these chairs are just accent chairs. We don't really sit in them every now and then, but not really. This one's got like different fonts of alphabet, and then that's just a chase lounge. This little box right here, it actually opens up for storage in there, and all of that stuff I bought, I did not make. More candlesticks, or a candlestick with like 3 candles on it. This right here, okay, so I used to make my own laundry detergent out of like baking soda, borax, you know, I'm sure you guys have all seen it, but and so this is what I used to store that laundry detergent in. And once I stopped doing that, I was like, I don't know what to do with this big glass, you know, thing. So actually what's in there is an old wreath that I took apart and just stuffed in there to give it like this rusticy. And then there's also some like lava rocks down in there that you can see, like some lava rocks and from Hawaii that I just stuck in there. And then I tore that wreath up and stuck in there just to give it kind of like a rustic looking appearance. And then I stuck it there. I don't know that it's gonna stay there or whatever, but that's where it's at for now. And then the mantle, there's more candlesticks. So the 2 on the ends with the green like little balls on them, I got those from Hobby Lobby. And the little green balls, you know, I got from Hobby Lobby as well. The little one right there, I got for Christmas actually. And then this one right here, I got at a yard sale. And this right here is another thing that I wanted to show you guys. This I hauled in one of my Dollar Tree videos, and it was like a little, like, I don't know what, maybe like a place setting or whatever, like for a wedding, you know, for like, you know, table seating or whatever. I don't know, like little name tags. I don't really know what the purpose of it is. It's not very big, as you can tell, but I just took and put welcome on there and put our Wi-Fi password. That is really my Wi-Fi password. Pretty original, huh? And stuck it up on the mantle. So I wanted to show you guys that because I know I told you guys that was my idea for that, and so I wanted to show you that I really did do it. And then this stuff down here, I did not make that sign, but I did make the little center, the little O piece right there. So that interchanges, so you can take these off, and then I have like a pumpkin for the fall and that little vintage red truck that has a Christmas tree in the back of it. I have that for the winter time or for Christmas time. And so you can just change those out. And then I made that one for spring and summer. So, and another crate with just some pine cones in there. And then this is a lantern that I hauled from Goodwill. And I showed you guys that, and I just put it right there. This is an old butter churn that did not have a handle, so I just stuck some cotton down in there. The lamps, are from Hobby Lobby. Those are, so I'm actually wanting something kind of similar to those for the bedroom. I don't want to get the same ones, but I want something really similar to that. And because they have like a really, like a distressed look on them. I just haven't found anything else, you know, that I like, because I don't want to get the same ones. So still on the hunt. If I don't find anything, hopefully I can find something that I can, you know, repurpose myself. But this I got from a craft fair as well, and it's just this little box, and it has mason jars in there, and then the little florals. And I changed the florals out like with the seasons, so I have some orange flowers that look pretty similar to this, that I change out for and put in the fall, and then you can do like poinsettias or something like that for Christmas. And this, okay, so this space right here, when we were looking for a couch, we were gonna do like one of those L-shaped couches or whatever. I'm not sure what the like technical term of it is, but because of our open floor plan, and I didn't want to break up that space, you know, I didn't want to break up the open floor plan, because if we would have put it this way, we would have had to like come out here, and then if we would have put it this way, we would have had to, you know, come out here and split past the bar, you know, and, you know, close up some of that flooring there. And I didn't want to do that, so we just bought the sofa and then the ottoman. And the ottoman is the perfect size. It ends, you know, at the same level of the bar, and so it fits perfect right there. And then we just put some decorative pillows, and it fits great. So, and then the last thing in this room is are these candlesticks. I've showed you guys before. I bought these from the Goodwill. They were like a reddish brown gold color, and I just chalk painted them white, distressed them, and the same thing with the lantern. So the lantern was black, and then it had glass in there, and the glass was Christmas glass. It said Happy Holidays and had like holly and stuff like that on it. And so I just took the glass out, painted it the chalk blue, distressed it, and I also painted the candle because the candle had turned like, you know, a funky yellow color. And so I'll insert a picture of what these look like before I painted them at the end of this video. Hopefully I can figure that out, and I'll show you guys. And then out here is my back door, and like I told you guys, we live on like a little, like a mountainy, very rocky area. So our grass out here, because it's so rocky, is pretty sparse. But my chicken coop is out there, and then just an old like storage building where we keep our kayaks and stuff. And we have a four-wheeler trail that runs up through there and then back into our woods. And there's my tomatoes looking all pretty and getting red and tasty. So, all right guys, that is the end of part 1. I hope you guys come back for part 2 and 3. Hopefully I'll get those up Thursday, which is tomorrow, and Friday. So just come back and watch the other parts, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a current subscriber, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support so much. And if you're not a subscriber just yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love, love, love to have you here. Peace, love, and chickens, guys. Bye.